Hello everyone, I'm Osborn and I'm fishing at Stanley Lakes at the minute, R. Nelson's. There's a few nice big fish in here, a few 30s and that. And that's, like I say, at the minute it's mid-January, it's pretty goddamn chilly. But come down and see if I get a few little nibbles. This year I've been lucky enough to be sponsored by Bang On Baits, and I've just come down to show you a few little bits and bobs they do. Some of these little things are the Bang-on Fluoro wafters. Look, you see them? Absolute deadly. Like you see, nice and fluoro. Oh, the smells of them, quality. You get strawberry cream, milk camino, tutti frutti, and pineapple. They're all nice and vivid colours, and you smell them, the old original tutti. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with something like that. It's absolute quality. These are the sort of colours that come in. I mean, white, the pink, the orange like you just seen, obviously the little white. If you have like, if you fish over some of the krill ground bait they do, little tiny bag of bits and bobs, you know what I mean. You have a little wafter. Literally all what happens, so if I try and show you here, most you know what sort of thing a wafter's about, but the hook literally just sits flat down on its side, and this, without any weights or anything, just lifts up off the hook like that. So there's no worry about shot or putty or anything like that. It's perfectly balanced every single time. And like I say, they come in all different colours, smell really nice, and for winter and that, even through the summer, over a good bit of sparred, bit of grub out there, a few little wafters. If they're starting to get a bit stealthy in the year and that, just bung one of these little bad boys out, and you know what I mean, nice and delicate, so chomp straight in there. But I'm going to show you a rig now. I'll show you how to tie it, like the sort of thing I normally use for wafters, all through the year, sort of all-round rig, size 8 hook, short hook length, so as soon as I suck in, it's nailed them in the bottom lip. But I'll show you that. We're fishing with the Gardner slide skin. It's only £15. It's quite thin for this year. It's just a coated braid, like standard sort of thing. Sort of do it 12 inches long. Just cut it off, and you want to take about 3 or 4 inches, or about 3.5 inches of the coating, what coats the thin braid inside. Just strip it off. It's not exactly good for your teeth, but. And then you go in the supple end of the braid. Just do little overhand loop for your bait to be slid on. Slip it on with the baiting needle. There we go, tighten it nice and down. You can see there, nice little loop. Just cut the tag end off. And then pick one of the little bad boys to put on. These get me excited, these do. Which one? Go for a nice tutti original orange one, I reckon. Slide down your bait needle. Dry people, I'm assuming you know how to do this. Slide your bait stop on. Okay, like so. So there's that all popped on. Now all we need is some of the Garda super shrink. Really good shrink tube. Shrinks down really nice. And I like to put 2 bits on, one just at the shank, and then one just to kick the hook point at the bottom. Cut a tiny little piece like that. Just want to slide it on, and then you're going to get your most deadly covert mugger, the old Gardner, size 8. And they got a wicked little tinge to them there. Absolute quality. Get them out. That on, see that way. slide it up, and with these wafters you can experiment if they're proper hard feeding on the bottom and they're not touching pop-ups or anything like that. A little wafter really tight to the back of the hook, so all it does is just lifts to the side like that. But like I say, if they're getting a bit picky and that, and they're not really getting on the grub and that, just a little tiny stick to mix with a light bit of krill ground bait from what Bang On do, you can just lengthen the hair, and then like I say, it just lifts up a little bit further. So you got, you know what I mean, they're a little picky, nice little fluoro over the spot, little dusting, a little bit sneaky. That's what I reckon anyway, that's what I try it to be. Just whip on, knotless knot, like I say, a little bit like that, little hair like that, because I'm fishing over a nice bit of hard gravel. Not saying they're going to get on it in January and feed, but let's hope so. Do about 6 turns. Back through the eye, pull down, like I say, just a standard knot. You might be wondering what's this bit all about, but I shrink that down, and that holds the hair in place so it don't tangle when you cast it out or anything like that. Next I cut off another bit of shrink tubing, which probably say about ½ inch long. Like I say, people, different variations and stuff, they tend to like to fish a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. This is the right little length I think for a mugger, personal sort of choice. And you want to slide it on just over the knot, just like so. And obviously you want to get your kettle out, you want to shrink it down and just tie an overhand knot on the end, or tie it straight to directly to your swivel, wherever you like to fish like that. I like little stick clips, see, so you can slide on. A little bad boy like brown baits and little sticks and stuff. But this is one I tied obviously a minute ago. I don't want to bore you if I'm steaming down with the kettle. But that's the sort of angle you want to be aiming for. If you can see there. Like I say, a nice little aggressive turn, and see this bit shrunk down, it holds it in place, so there's no whipping around, no tangling or anything. And this with this side skin as well, it's quite stiff, so you've got to steam that dead straight. So when it lands, obviously with a little bag on it, a little sticky, even just a little single as it is to a showing fish, it lands down, boom, nice and stiff, it kicks it out. And that little wafter's ready to grab it in the mouth. Deadly. So there we go. That's all for now, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.